Okay, welcome to our last lesson, unpacking our index laws. We're up to number 4 and 5 now. So index 4 and 5 deal with brackets, and what we'll be doing is actually having an equation and getting whatever's in the brackets out of the brackets, essentially. Okay, so for example, let's have bracket a, b, close bracket to the power of 2. Now, if we were expanding this, we've done this many times, would be AB multiplied by AB. If we further expand, this is what we're seeing. A multiplied by B, multiplied by A, multiplied by B. So when we're going to simplify this, we have 1A and 2A. So there's 2 A's and there is 2 B's. So to simplify this equation would actually be A to the power of 2 and B to the power of 2. So essentially what we've done is we've taken this equation, removed the brackets, and this is what we've ended up with. So that's index 4. Okay. So let's try index law 5, where we're dealing with division. So we have bracket y over 3, close bracket to the power of 3. So this index law tells us that when we have brackets, and we have this as a power, we need to raise the product, so a and 3 by the power of 3. So this is what it will look like. So we're taking away the brackets now. So y to the power of 3 over 3 to the power of 3. To further simplify that is y to the power of 3. Remember, it's a pronumeral, so it's an unknown value. But we can work out what this one is. Now 3 to the power of 3 is 27. And that's where we've simplified. Okay, let's have another go. You'll see in the textbook that we've used this particular example. So bracket 6 over b to the power of 3. Now in the book they have gone straight to the simplified version, but let me expand it for you. So here we would have 6 by 6 by 6. Okay, because we have it 3 times, over b times b times b. To simplify it, it would be 6 to the power of 3, because we have 1, 2, 3, over b to the power of 3, because we have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's look at something slightly more advanced. Again, it's going to look a bit scary, but please just look at each part separately. So we have bracket negative 2 a to the power of 2 over 3 b c to the power of 3, close bracket to the power of 4. Okay, so let's just break it down first of all. We're going to look at this area first. Okay, don't worry about anything else at this stage. So what that's telling us is that we have negative 2, okay, which is here, to the power of 4. So we're taking it out of the brackets and we're moving it over here. Then we have a to the power of 8. Now the reason why that is because remember when we're raising powers here to here, we're multiplying. So 2 by 4 equals 8. Okay, so the first line has been solved so far. Divide, the bottom part. Now we have 3 here raising to the power of 4. So it'll look like this, 3 to the power of 4. Again, we have b to the power of 4, so that is b4. And over here we have c. Now we have a power of 3. Oh, let me go over that. 3, remember, when we're raising, we're multiplying the 3 and the 4. So in this case, it is c to the power of 12. We can further simplify this, and let's have a go. And get your calculators out if you need to. When we are here, when we've got negative 2 to the power of 4, the answer is 16. So it's 16. This number here, we can't simplify that any further. So it is 16a to the power of 8. Divided by, here, we have 3 to the power of 4. Put that in your calculator and you would get 81. These two here, b to the power of 4 and c to the power of 12, we can't simplify that any further, so it's simply written as b to the power of 4, c to the power of 12. And that is the correct answer. Okay, so now let's just do a little bit of practice. For example, let's have a look at something simple. So it'd be bracket 5a to the power of 3. So to expand this out, all it's telling us, and to get rid of those brackets, we expand it out to 5a times 5a, 3 times. So what it's actually saying is we want to expand it even more. So remember, in here, there's an implied multiplication. So to further expand it out, we could go 5 by 5 by 5 by a by a by a. Okay? Then we can, now that we've expanded it, we can now simplify it. So here we have our 5s, we have 3 of them, and we have our a's, and we also have 3 of them. So the answer here would be 5 to the power of 3 multiplied by a to the power of 3. Can you guess how we can further simplify that? So basically, it is 5a to the power of 3. Okay, let's look at one more. So we have brackets x over 6, close brackets to the power of 3. So all it's saying is x divided by 3 times x divided by 6, I should say, times x divided by 6. So we have this 3 times because of here. All right, moving on. How could we say this better? So we could say we have 3x over, x to the power of 3, 6 to the power of 3. So that's where we have simplified it. What you should be doing now is going to pages 378 and 379 and having a practice. Don't forget the answers are in the back, and please use your calculator.